Hello, Twitch chat. It's me, your boy Zem. I'm here today. No, I just said hello, Twitch chat. I gotta do hello, YouTube. Oh my god. I already screwed it up. Hello there, Zem. I'm YouTube, here today to discuss some Rift Apart hate videos. We got a really interesting one here called Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is Ruining Gaming. It has 75,000 views, and it's been ratioed to hell and back. So this is going to be fun. We're going to watch this together.
Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is ruining the gaming landscape, and it has me quite concerned for the future of this industry.
I just want to point out that this video came out 2 months ago, and the game is not even out yet. But anyway, let's go on.
You want to talk about having a bad case of sequelitis? You could talk about your Call of Duties and your Battlefields and your Maddens and your Need for Speeds. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart should never exist. That game, along with its outdated gameplay, ridiculous characters, and child-pandering content, belong back in 2002 with the original.
Okay, like, I know this person is like making bait content for the sake of making bait content, but I just want to point out how, like, what was it that they said? Like, this game should not even exist. It reminds me of I don't know how many of you have ever seen the show I Think You Should Leave on Netflix. It's a sketch comedy show. And there's a line that the one of the characters always says that goes, "I'm not even supposed to be here." It just reminds me of like this stupid one-liner. This game should not even exist.
The series started out as an edgy, T-rated, fun platformer with awesome humor, and it's devolved into a child-pandering crowd pleaser that does nothing but rip off better platformers.
The game was always pandering to children. The game has... I'm going to repeat that in case you didn't hear that the first time. The game has always pandered to children. It is a child's video game made for children. Let's continue.
It's atrocious. I would never, ever pay for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I played the 2016 Ratchet & Clank for 2 hours, and I put that piece of shit down. I went and traded
Whoa, language, buddy, language. You gotta calm down there. Yes, 2016 sucked, but everyone admits that 2016 sucked. Well, most people admit 2016 sucked. There are some people... They're a little behind the times. They're not quite with it just yet, and they're very much in the realm of thinking that it was an acceptable game. But you know what? We ignore those people.
It's worthless, but this is somehow going to top it. And Sony guys are going to eat this shit up because Sony, they aren't dumb. As much shit as I give them, they are not dumb. They have a drought going on right now in games, and they know that the fanboys who bought the PlayStation 5, the morons who spent $500 on a piece of plastic that's gonna blow the fuck up, have no games.
Have there been any PS5s that have like blown up? I mean, like maybe like 2. But listen, I'll take my chances with the PS5. I will. Because I would rather spend $500 on a system that I can actually do things with and have it blow up than ever buy an Xbox.
So what they're going to do is they're going to fork over $60, $70 for whatever comes out that has that little exclusive tag on it, so they can jump up and down in front of their YouTube camera shouting that they got another exclusive game that Xbox doesn't have anything. Well, this is worse than not having any first-party games coming out anytime soon. This is sequelitis to the 10th degree. This is a franchise...
Hey, wait, hold on. Put some respect on Ratchet & Clank's name, okay? Sequelitis to the 10th degree, there have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There have been 14 Ratchet & Clank games, thank you very much. This is sequelitis to the 15th degree. If you're gonna make a point, at least make it right. At least make it right. At least make it right.
At least make it right.
that should have been shot, put out of its misery, taken out back, and buried 10 feet under. Never to be resurrected again, at least not for another 2 decades. Ratchet and Clank's gameplay is not only outdated, it's derivative, and it's not fun. There's nothing fun. This entire series used to be about creative weaponry, fun platforming.
Now, I haven't played this game or seen more than 2 minutes of it, but where did the fun go? Where is the fun? When did it I was watching this YouTube. I was watching this video, and I wasn't having fun watching a YouTube video. I knew I wouldn't have any fun. I just knew. I looked at it and I said, "That's not fun." And that's all that needed to happen.
And awesome humor. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart has none of those things. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is what's wrong with video games. It's what's wrong with Sony, but it's ruining the fucking industry. And I'm not going to stand by and just let it happen, people. I'm about...
This guy reminds me of, like, somebody who got onto the debate team because they were clearly very passionate about whatever side they picked. But they end up getting kicked out of the debate team because they can't stop calling the other person they're debating like a fucking horrible person. They'd be like, yeah, this guy actually literally eats dog shit, and I have photo evidence of it. and then the coach would be like, you actually can't do that. And he'd be like, what? What do you mean?
Change. The Dead Metal channel is about saving the gaming industry, and right now the only ones who actually give a shit about doing that are Microsoft. So
I'm sorry, can I get an instant replay on that?
The gaming industry, and right, I'm about change. The Dead Metal channel is about saving the gaming industry, and right.
Aiming a little high, are we? Hey, you know what they say to it, Shed? You aim for the moon, at least you'll land among the stars.
Now, the only ones who actually give a shit about doing that are Microsoft. So you're either on this fucking train going full speed forward to save this industry, or you're getting the fuck off and hanging out with Sony, who are content to sell you franchises that should have been put out of their fucking misery 15 years ago. But you Sony clowns don't know any better. Just open up your...
But you Sony clowns don't know any... Listen. I don't know, man. This guy cracks me up.
Pocketbook, let Sony come raid it so you can dance for YouTube like a fucking puppet while Sony's up here pulling the strings and laughing all the way to the fucking bank.
Now, I know nothing about the gaming industry. I know I've never even looked at a line of code in my entire life. But I'm here to save the industry, goddammit. And I'm going to do it the only way I know how. Reaction-based YouTube content. It's the perfect crime. Yeah, in general, I don't even know. This person seems like they need to stop making reaction YouTube content videos and instead have their mother tuck them into bed, perhaps give them a glass of milk and a kiss on the forehead. I think they just need a nice nap. I think that's what they need. I think they need they need to go. That's the new one, right? They got to go outside and touch grass for a little bit. So I'm actually curious. What do the comments say here? Support the channel financially and ensure that we continue educating the Sony fanboys. They linked their Patreon. They also loved their own comment and pinned it. It's the first time I listened to someone who talks from his ass directly. Somebody give this guy a Snickers or maybe a hug. You should have released this on April 1st. That probably would have been a lot better. Probably would have received pretty well. Leave a comment. Haha, yeah, bro. Let's tackle this evil industry one... No, not evil industry. Let's tackle the important problems. Wait, no. Haha, yeah, bro, this'll show him. There we go. Let's keep it nice and simple. Brevity is an art form, Twitch chat. Haha, yeah, bro, this'll show.